Alright, welcome back everybody. This is the Mass Effect 2 playthrough, or the Mass Effect trilogy playthrough, starting with Mass Effect 2. We got some new developments. Okay, so remember I told you that playing on the mouse and keyboard was kinda trash for a game that to me seems clearly designed to be played through, especially with its elements to be played by a controller? We did it. That was one of my main reasons. If you saw on Instagram, I posted that I had to get an Xbox controller. It's one of the main reasons why I did it now. I think I could have used my PlayStation controller, PlayStation fanboy here. I think I could have used my PlayStation controller, but I needed one of these because it interfaces with the computer better. And if you remember, Mass Effect originally came out on Xbox exclusively for like one. It only started later after the whole trilogy released, coming out on PlayStation. But still, either way, we're on the controller now. I'm still breaking this bad boy in. If you see, I might post some videos. I might post a tutorial. We'll see. Play it a little COD. Generally what I'm doing in my free time. So, we're about to get started, man. Let's get started. I'm excited. So we gotta pick back up. Press the actual start button. There we go. Signed in, so let's get it. Alright, let's sit this over there in the corner somewhere. We don't have to see it. Alright, let's resume. Alright, if you remember correctly, we just got done speaking to the elusive man. I think it's a attack on I think Torfin? I'm not sure. We'll be caught up soon. Alright, so remember, like I said, I'll try to it's a lot of dialogue in this game. So to not go through all the options, I'll probably take you through the quick
The elusive man is very
first.
impressed with you. I'm eager to see if you can live up to his expectations on this mission.
Gotta thank her.
I never got a chance to say how much I appreciated what the Lazarus Project did for me.
I just hope it was worth it. A lot of people lost their lives on that station.
Amanda's so hot. I'm sorry. She's hot.
Are you naturally this bitchy, or is it just me?
I have the utmost respect for your abilities, Shepard. It's your motivations that concern me. I believe in what Cerberus stands for. Only time will tell if you prove to be an asset or a liability to our cause.
Alright. Let's investigate her, but technically think of Cerberus as Batman. If you're familiar with Batman, my personal favorite hero. My personal favorite hero. Batman was everything humanity first, right? So he had that kryptonite to deal with Superman just in case Superman got off the edge. You know why? Because he's humanity's survival first. That's Cerberus in a nutshell. There you go. Current mission.
What can you tell me about this colony we're going to?
Freedom's Progress? It's a typical human settlement in the Terminus systems. They had a small military force for protection supplemented by mechs and security drones. Average in almost every way, really. Completely unremarkable. Until the disappearance.
Any thoughts on what we might run into there?
A lot of empty buildings and one giant mystery.
Lazarus Project is the project in where they revived us. Miranda, we can
Tell
find out
me a
some
little
about
about
her.
yourself.
Worried about my qualifications? I can crush a mech with my biotics or shoot its head off at 100 yards. Take your pick.
Did you and Jacob serve together in the Alliance?
No, the elusive man recognized my potential and recruited me at a young age.
How old were you?
Old enough to know this is what I wanted.
That's why she's so bought
I was
in.
trying to get to know you as a human being.
I'm not looking for a friend, Shepard. Stay focused on the mission.
Oh, spice up.
It's obvious you're not interested in talking.
We've got an assignment. We can talk about it or we can do it.
She's an asshole. I don't think you ever find out why she's such an asshole.
I'm glad the elusive man convinced you to join us, Commander.
I just want to find out what happened to those missing people. I still don't trust Cerberus.
Noted. Do you trust me, Commander?
I'm gonna say yes because I
You're
like
a good man,
Jacob.
He's
He's
You might be working
straightforward.
for the wrong people.
Maybe. But I thought the same when I was with the Alliance. That's why I'm here now.
Jacob and Alliance. He pretty much left the Alliance, but it's story,
You
so
said
I
you
gotta give it
served
to
in the
you.
Alliance.
5 years in total. Stationed all over the galaxy. Even spent a couple of years as a Corsair.
I've never heard of the Corsairs.
It was an Alliance initiative. They hired independent starship captains and used them for missions that fell outside official Alliance jurisdiction. Technically, we weren't part of the Alliance. If we ever got caught, they could disavow any knowledge of us. We were supposed to be free from restrictions and rules. But there was still enough red tape to sink a cruiser.
I played this
Finally
game.
just gave up.
I played this game a lot. I believe I played that for you guys before. I believe I played this stuff for you in the last episode. So we're gonna get going.
That's all for now.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Jacob's pretty damn loyal. I gotta get used to these Xbox controls. I've been playing PlayStation so long. Well, at least the way to hold the controller because of where the extra stick is. But I mean, it feels natural. I'm a PlayStation fanboy because it has something to do with my childhood,
there
but
shortly,
not
Shepard.
necessarily.
The elusive man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
Our first priority is to look for survivors.
That's unlikely, Commander. No one was left at the other colonies. They were completely deserted.
Be nice to find somebody. Anything's better than another ghost town.
Yeah. I forgot what I was saying already. But it's okay. Alright. This is my first gameplay with this controller. Meaning since I did it's aftermarket. Let's just say that. The mod to do this is aftermarket. Come from Nexus Mods. And this is my first time having actual shooting around and moving footage to see how all of this works. Okay. So the wheel's good. Yeah. Weapon wheel left bumper. Power wheel right bumper. Aim. You know, any other first person shooter. Alright. Let's go.
Looks like everyone just got up and left right in the middle of dinner.
Talk about a game, man. It's
Strange. No bodies, no structural damage, and no signs of battle.
talk about a game whose graphics legit survived. You can't tell me that there's something out there that looks like, well, right now, that looks miles better than this does right now. Not miles better. Okay, so this is whatchamacallit assigned. Now, you do overload.
Disabled at the other colonies.
Wow. What's up there?
Before they take out the shields.
System not designed for pressure examination.
Oh, you got a hold trigger.
Can't get a lock!
I've been hostile.
They won't allow you to cross.
This is human.
Someone reprogrammed them to attack on sight. We're not alone here.
Alright. Let's see if I know how to... I think my movement's pretty good with... My memory just be faulty half the damn time. Funny thing is, half of this stuff be clumped together so much that I feel like it's easy to make a mistake. But we got it. Got some credits. Alright. Got some health.
Make activity.
Bust his ass. Alright, let's go. Boom. Yeah, I love that animation, by the way. It looks even better in 3.
Stop right there!
Praza, you said you'd let me handle this. Wait, Shepard?
I'm not taking any chances with Cerberus operatives.
Put those weapons down! Shepard? Is that... you're alive?
I like Tali.
Cerberus rebuilt me, Tali. In return, they asked me to investigate these attacks on human colonies.
You'll pardon us for not taking you at your word, Cerberus.
We're well within our rights to investigate attacks on a human colony. I'd like to know what the Quarians are doing here.
Weapons down, Praza. Whatever's going on here, I don't think we need another fight. One of our people was here on pilgrimage. His name was Vitor. We came to find him.
Well, he said why he came here. He was on pilgrimage. Taurians go anywhere when they're, they have the right to go anywhere when they're on pilgrimage. You don't necessarily get to make up those rules.
If Vitor survived the attack, he may be able to tell us what happened.
That's the hope. We've seen him, but he might not be in the best state to answer questions. He was injured and, nervous around...
She means that he was unstable. Combine that with damage to his suit CO2 scrubbers and an infection from an open-air exposure, and he's likely delirious.
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town. We suspect he also programmed the mechs to attack anything that moved.
You should head back to your ship, Tali. We'll let you know when we find Vitor.
Like hell. I'm not letting Cerberus take over.
Neither am I, Praza. I don't want to fight you, Shepard. But I can't just let Cerberus handle this. Besides, we need to work together. Head for the warehouse through the center of the colony. We'll circle around the far side and draw off some of the drones to clear you a path.
Story.
Your
Gotta
people
give it to
really
you.
don't like Cerberus. What did I miss?
They killed our people, infiltrated our flotilla, and tried to blow up one of our ships.
That's not how I'd have explained it exactly. It was nothing personal.
We can argue over who killed who later. Right now, we've got a job to do.
Agreed. We work together to get to Vitor.
Make sure to keep in radio contact.
Will do. Good luck, Shepard. See you on the far side.
Yeah, that's Tali Zora. Since it doesn't let you explain too much, she's pretty much one of the people from Mass Effect 1. We pretty much rescued her.
Be careful, Shepard. There's a squad of security drones up ahead.
Thanks for the warning. We'll take care of them.
Yeah, we pretty much rescued her because she was trying to. She's pretty much investigating some type of mission. Forget about the blowback explosion. All right. Yeah, that's why you don't just crash into Max. Yeah, we pretty much rescued her in Mass Effect 1. She was trying to do something to track down Fisk. I forgot what he did to her, but pretty much we decided to work together after the fact because she was capable.
Use overload on her.
Randy, you the only one with overload. I gotta remember, stop doing that. Open it with one wheel, you control it with another. If you don't use overload, they have full amount of shields. I think that's the only thing about this power at the beginning too, as far as having Nova Warp,
Shepard, Praza and his squad
is
rushed on
because
ahead.
We should have expected this.
Come on. We can still catch them.
Yeah. But yeah, like I was saying, like that's the thing about Nova Warp is like because the board itself, the level itself doesn't allow you to traverse across onto platforms that you're technically not supposed to stand on. So that's what keeps happening. And that's why like you'll see me glow because my reaction is to use it, but you can't because it's on the platform. I keep forgetting things about this game, man.
There we go.
I forget that they reposition too.
Can't target them!
I can't use none of my powers. Still unlocked the other ones.
Vitor
Oh,
reprogrammed the heavy mech. It's tearing Praza's squad apart.
They did want to get to Vitor first.
Get your squad into cover and I'll open the loading bay doors.
We'll take cover by the doors. Shepard, you take point.
alright, so let's do this because we got squad points. Boom. Alright, let's see. Server operative, this is pretty much his this is pretty much his thing to make the rest of his percentage health, weapon damage better. I want to take that back. I can't do it. Alright. And I'll just save the 1.4 later. And then he'll have 3. And I'll do the same for her. Slam's pretty good. It's like all her moves are already unlocked. And I have 0? Oh, I guess they only gave me points because they were getting on the squad. I forget. Alright, I don't need the journal. We know where we at in the mission.
Right.
Understood.
Take point, Shepard. We'll cover the door.
There you go.
Defense system.
Did I?
Take out the shield.
I'm so sorry. I have to skip that scene. Alright. Oh, man. It all over. Oh, they gave me my shotgun. Amazing. I perfectly use this.
Assessment requested. Critical failure.
Get me off your damn scope.
Powering weapons.
Warp is heavy armor. Weak. It's going up.
Alright, there we go. Yeah. Believe it or not, that fight used to be so much harder. And I can't remember specifically why. That fight used to be a lot harder. Alright, let's bypass this real quick. Okay, give me some matches in the beginning. You're gonna get a lot faster at that. But I am so sorry. I'm gonna see if I can find it on the web and insert it and let you guys see it. I'm so sorry about that, actually.
What's this?
There was a scene that's supposed to play, and I want you guys to know and see everything that I know. Cause hey, you know, we get enough people in here, maybe we'll start making decisions where we leave off and what we learn.
This is your chance to go find Vitor while I tend to the wounded, Shepard. He's probably somewhere in the back of the loading bay.
Yeah, we know where he is. Trying to make sure I'm not missing anything extra. I'm like, it's not important, but you want to find the salvage and things, you have to do it later.
Monster's coming back. Mechs will protect. Safe from swarms. Have to hide. No monsters. No swarms. No.
Vitor?
No, Vitor. Not here. Swarms can't find. Monsters coming. Have to hide.
Nobody's gonna hurt you anymore.
I don't think he can hear you, Commander.
Have to hide. Have to hide. You're human. Where did you hide? How come they didn't find you?
Who didn't find us?
The monsters. The swarms. They took everyone.
We're not survivors, Vitor. We just got here.
You don't know. You didn't see. But I see everything.
Looks like security footage. He must have pieced it together manually.
What the hell is that?
My god. I think it's a collector.
Is that some kind of alien?
They're a species from somewhere beyond the Omega-4 relay. Only a few people have ever seen one in person.
They usually work through intermediaries, like slavers or hired mercenaries. If they're involved with the Reapers somehow, it could explain what happened to the colonies.
The Collectors have advanced technology. They could have a weapon that disables an entire settlement at once.
The Seeker swarms. No one can hide. The Seekers find you, freeze you, then the monsters take you away.
Why didn't the Collectors take you?
Swarms didn't find me. Monsters didn't know I was here.
The Collectors aren't known for being careless. Maybe his envirosuit kept him from showing up on their sensors.
Or they were using technology specifically designed to detect humans. Only human colonies have been hit.
Swarms are little bugs that you seen flying around. They pretty much sting you and paralyze you. That's how they get you.
I want to know more about the Collectors.
Nobody knows much. They're so rare, a lot of people don't even believe they exist.
More importantly, why are they abducting human colonists? What are they after?
Maybe the Elusive Man can figure it out.
What happened next?
The monsters took the people onto the ship, and then they left. The ship flew away. But they'll be back for me. No one escapes.
I think that's probably all we're getting out of him, Commander.
We finally find a witness, and he's so off his nut he can't even tell us what he saw.
I studied them. The monsters. The swarms. I recorded them with my Omni tool. Lots of readings. Electromagnetic. Dark energy.
We need to get this data to the Elusive Man. Grab the Quarian and call the shuttle to come pick us up.
What? Vitor is injured. He needs treatment, not an interrogation.
We won't hurt him. We just need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Your people tried to betray us once already. If we give him to you, we'll never get the intel we need.
Praza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Vitor's Omnitool data, but please, just let me take him.
Tally the GOAT. Let y'all hear
You
that
don't
little
have to
story
take
bit.
Vitor and go. We could work together, just like old times.
I'm still trying to accept that you're even alive, and you're with Cerberus. I've got responsibilities now. I've got a mission of my own. I can't walk away from that. Not even for you.
He's traumatized and he needs medical care. Tally will give us the Omnitool data and take him to the flotilla.
Understood, Commander.
Thank you, Shepard. I'm glad you're still the one giving the orders. Good luck out there. If I find anything that can help you, I'll let you know.
We're ready for pickup.
Now, if I'm sure, I think we can actually still make Tally join us later on in the story, but I'm actually not sure. Surprisingly, as much as I played this game, I don't remember a lot. Well, fine.
Shepard,
details.
good work on Freedom's progress. The Quarians forwarded their findings from Vitor's debriefing. No new data, but it's a surprising olive branch given our history. You and I have different methods, but I can't argue with your results.
You ever think about playing nice once in a while?
Diplomacy is great when it works, but difficult when everyone already perceives you as a threat. But more importantly, you confirm the Collectors are behind the abductions.
Why do I get the feeling you knew about them already?
I had my suspicions, but I needed proof. The Collectors are enigmatic at best. They periodically travel to the Terminus systems, looking to gather seemingly unimportant items or specimens, usually in exchange for their technology. When their transactions are complete, they disappear as quickly as they arrived, back beyond the unmapped Omega-4 relay. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression by the Collectors.
Okay. Interest in humans, that's explained later. See, I'm torn because this is all stuff that you should know as you progress through the story with me. And I just don't want to bog y'all down with it.
Why is the
I'm gonna have to
Omega-4 relay unmapped? What do we know about it?
Only that no ship passing through it has ever returned. Our best guess is that the relay reacts differently to Collector vessels, allowing them safe passage. If they can manipulate relays, that's just further evidence of the connection with the Reapers.
Any ideas on why they've shifted their focus to humans?
If they're agents for the Reapers, it could be any number of reasons. Obviously, humanity played a huge role in Sovereign's destruction. That might have been enough to draw their attention. What really concerns me is why they bother abducting the colonists. Once the humans are paralyzed, why not just kill them?
What are the Collectors getting from these deals?
The Collectors aren't very forthcoming about their motives. Generally, they seek out species with rare genetic mutations or abnormalities. They pay slavers and merc groups exorbitant sums to obtain these specimens, and then they leave. But they've never targeted a single species before, and the previous sample sizes were in the dozens, not the tens of thousands.
You're holding something back. How do you know the Reapers are involved?
The patterns are there, buried in the data. The Council and the Alliance want to believe the Reaper threat died with Sovereign. You and I know better. I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight to them.
I hate waiting, but I'll need a team. A good one.
I've already compiled a list of soldiers, scientists, and mercenaries. You'll get dossiers on the best of them. Finding them and convincing them to work with you could be challenging, but you're a natural leader. I'll continue to track the Collectors. When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team. Be ready.
I'm a Spectre. Being a Spectre was part of something that you did when you were back with the Alliance. It's pretty much I'd say a top level operative investigator, meaning you know the saying carte blanche. If you've seen 21 Jump Street, I know it from somewhere else, but 21 Jump Street, it pretty much means that you can do anything the fuck you want. You can do anything you want because that system is it's like the government giving you specific powers. And that one thing that they say to you, do what you want to do. Unlimited resources of money will be pumped into you to do whatever we need you to do. Had a good team, pretty much referring to the team in episode 1. You're gonna say this, but he's gonna say those people are somewhere else now, and you need to decide, and maybe you'll come back and you'll come back and meet with them, just like we did Tali, whatever. All right.
Miranda and Jacob aren't enough. How many do you need to keep me in check?
I've made it clear to Miranda and Jacob that you're in charge. You decide who joins your squad. Everyone else on this list was chosen specifically for this mission. They're the best.
I'll do the best I can with what you've given me.
I'm sure you will. Before you go, 2 things. First, head to Omega and find Morden Solus. He's a brilliant Solarian scientist. Our intelligence suggests he may know how to counteract the Collector's paralyzing Seeker swarms.
Sounds good. And what else?
I found a pilot I think you might like. I hear he's one of the best. Someone you can trust.
My guy.
Hey, Commander. Just like old times, huh?
I can't believe it's you, Joker.
Look who's talking. I saw you get spaced.
Got lucky. With a lot of strings attached.
He's so rude.
How'd you get here?
It all fell apart without you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the Council just wanted it gone. The team was broken up, record sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You really trust the elusive man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved your life, let me fly, and there's this. They only told me last night.
Fire. Fire. Shit. SR2. Love the way that goes together. I like the way that's together.
It's good to be home, huh, Commander?
I guess we'll have to give her a name.
I like it better it's named SR2. I do like this color scheme. I wish there was a little bit more yellow in there. I think you can customize that later on from going like to one of the random shops. So like we'll see. Look how clean it looks. She's mute. She is a mute. So we double cheeked up here, fellas. Stored it, so I don't think you necessarily get it. Microfusion array, you must have science to build this upgrade. Okay, upgrades. Boom. Found some iridium credits. All right, that's pretty much a log of everything that we found and done. I think some things that may go to the codex, and yeah, that's pretty much in the battle report for each mission.
Welcome aboard the New Normandy, Commander.
Normandy was the name of our last ship.
I've been looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Morden Solus, the Solarian professor on Omega. We know the Collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
And without that countermeasure, we'll be helpless if we ever run into the Collectors.
Acquiring Professor Solus seems like the most logical place to start.
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
Helmsmen aren't happy when someone takes control of a ship away from them. Especially Joker.
I do not helm the ship. Mr. Moreau's talents will not go to waste. During combat, I operate the electronic warfare and cyber warfare suites. Beyond that, I cannot interface with the ship's systems. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
Now that we've established who's in charge, let's move on to these dossiers.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map and the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
My guy. Excuse me. It's pretty much explaining everything. You go there and you squad loadouts before you leave on the mission. Other decks in the Normandy, including your room, I believe. Yeah, captain's quarters. Acquiring research upgrades, squad. That's when we get Morgan. So we can't do nothing with that right now. I don't know what I'm dancing to, but I'm just happy. I'm happy I get to play this for you guys. It's one of my favorite games ever. I can say that. That and Final Fantasy VII, the original. Alright, so we can talk to some people. I think I only talk to people that it's actually important to. Private terminal. This is pretty much if someone sends us messages and anything, if there's any upgrades to be had, team status, if something's going on with somebody and they're gone, archive messages, if I save any messages from somebody, advanced combat training, advanced combat tactics, yeah. Alright. Talk to her.
I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers. I've been assigned as your administrative assistant. I'll manage your messages and help you monitor the crew. And I must say, it's such an honor to work under you, Commander Shepard.
I'm glad to have you on the team, Miss Chambers.
Please, call me Kelly.
Okay, Kelly.
I should have said no.
Anything else?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Joker would like to speak to you on the bridge. Anything else, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
What do you do? She told you exactly what you do. There for crew and morale and things like that. But she also helps me command the ship. Well, not command the ship. She's a helmsman, so you know what that is. Are you happy here? We can ask her that. What do you think of Cerberus? I don't need to ask.
How do you feel about being assigned to the Normandy?
I was handpicked by the Elusive Man to help fight the greatest threat known to humanity. How do I feel? Honored, exhilarated, terrified. But mostly I feel encouraged. Under your leadership, we can't fail.
Don't worry. We'll defeat the Collectors.
I trust you implicitly. The moment I met you, I knew I could close my eyes, fall back, and you'd be there.
I might do more than catch you, Kelly.
Now that's an enticing thought. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
I better go.
Okay.
Yo,
Maybe we'll talk later.
I love... See, this is why I think it's a problem to not do dialogue or try not to do dialogue, because you miss out on one of the things that the game is great at. The game is so great at picking these dialogue moments and doing things. The things that Mass Effect, whatever the other one's called, I didn't even finish that game. The one that's not Commander Shepard's story. The thing about that game that fails there is implemented so greatly in this one. That's what makes that one bad. And then you got 3, which is more battle focused than this one, but this game is purely about taking a chance, building relationships and things like that. Because, like, I believe you can actually romance her if you talk to her enough after missions. We'll try and do that, so keep your eye out on that. I might cut that stuff together. Who knows? Whatever, but we'll see. Unread messages. This is from Anderson. You kind of don't need to read this. Yeah, we've reached an agreement with veteran mercenary Zaid Masoni. You may know the name. Zaid has been involved in some of the best known and some utterly unknown military operations of the Terminus systems. This is DLC, and is feared as a ruthless and relentless bounty hunter. I felt you might need a man with this skills on your mission, so I arranged to have him join you. I read so fast, like trying to read it out loud. I need to learn to slow down. You will find him on Omega, where he's wrapped up in his current bounty. Don't worry about his fee. I've taken care of it personally. There's lost contact with survey ship. Project Firewalker. I believe this is another side mission, which we will do. Like, I want to do all this stuff. I'm not gonna skip past it. This is for you, but it's for me too. I love this game. Project Firewalker. Commander, the MSV Rosilia, a survey ship with the Cerberus connections, has gone missing. The survey team has field tested a new prototype, the Hamhead planet-side exploration rover. In addition, scientists Dr. Emmanuel Casey and Dr. Robert O'Loy are aboard the MSV Rosilia and conduct the research for us. We need you to find the ship here, survey team, and the doctors. All right. The MSV Rosalia was last seen there. Plan is on Alastra Ismar Frontier. Boom. Normandy crash site located. This is kind of like a memoriam to us before Cerberus picked this up. Admiral Hackett, yeah. Commander Shepard, our scans and the Armada system have turned up something we thought you should see. The final location of the wreckage of the SSV Normandy. We thought this news might be important to you, but we also have an ulterior motive. The Alliance would like to honor the Normandy with a monument. A monument to be built on the site of the ship's final resting place. We'd like to invite you to place the monument and be the first to walk on the site. There are still 20 crew members unaccounted for from the attack on the Normandy. If you find any signs of these lost crewmen, we ask that you report to the Alliance so those heroes' families find some closure. Godspeed to you, Commander. Blah, blah. Service assault armor. Our armor Texas assured you're back in action and insisted that you should be appropriately equipped. They put together a package that I had delivered to the Normandy. You'll find it in your personal quarters. Fortunately, we know your size. Boom. I think these are some of the armor options, the Umbra visor, DLC stuff. Sentry interface visor, Blood Dragon armor, arc projector, which is another weapon, I believe. Losing had an incident involving the Geth at one of the outposts in the Skillian Verge. Don't worry, I'm not sending you off to chase anything down. Our operatives waged a highly successful battle against a Geth scouted party and created their success to a new advanced electrical attack device that will finally let them take out of the lab. Since their unit is being reassigned for some rest and relaxation, I thought you should take custody of the weapon in the meantime. The weapon is called an arc projector. I sent it to the Normandy Armory so you can examine it for yourself and use it if you deem it worthy. It's gone through plenty of tests and that indicate the overloads kinetic barriers and synthetic enemies particularly well. But laboratory demonstrations are a poor substitute for actual field reports. We know it works. Now we want to see what it can do in the right hands. If all goes well, we'll use your tactics to train other operatives. All right. I think that's everything. Alright, I think we will be getting that because it's an alternative and it'll pretty much help us cover every aspect because we can learn both ammo types and have something that deals with shields. So, we be fire. Upgrades, we don't know anything about yet because we don't have more than boom, archive messages. I didn't archive any messages. Boom. View achievements. We could. This is the customization of the armor. Alright, we're gonna stop. I would talk to Edie, but it leads to nothing from there. Government information center is pretty much the middle of the ship. Cruise quarters. I think you find Jacob on this floor. I think it tells you what floor you find them on. So I could be incorrect. But this is so much of what the game's about.
She's a cutie.
Listen to these conversations and
She'll be a year
things.
old next month.
It's world building.
Oh, you'll miss her first birthday.
My family lives in New Canton.
Oh, that colony's on the edge of the frontier. Could be vulnerable to collector attack, couldn't it?
Exactly. It's most important that she have a first birthday. That's why I'm here.
Yes, it's so much world building. It's the same thing that Final Fantasy VII Final Fantasy VII Remake got right.
Observation deck is closed until needed.
Is that you have to build the world before you try to put anything in it. And that's exactly what they do so successfully here.
Chef surprise again? Come on, Rupert.
I'm sorry, Princess. Filet mignon and caviar coming right up. Let me just get out my doilies.
Real nice, Mr. Gardner.
Commander Shepard, the hero of the Citadel. You did humanity proud that day. Miss Sergeant Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service?
Do you have everything you need?
I make do. But have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military provisions? I'm good, but I'm no miracle worker. Taking down the collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
What do you need?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about than grocery shopping on the Citadel. Forget I mentioned it.
If I head that way, I'll keep an eye out.
Much appreciated. Most of this list is probably standard fare for those namby-pambies on the Citadel. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
Thoughts on Cerberus' responsibilities. He's the cook, pretty much, for the ship. The chef for the ship. Journey, sir. I don't want to bog y'all down with that, because it's for him it's not important, but it just shows you can see all the personality. Game has so much of it. It's so much personality. Like, that's literally what the game is. You speak to Miranda. This is how you get close to people, though. So it's like, I don't want to not do it for you guys, because this is exactly what helps you get close to individuals and possibly
Commander,
develop relationships
what
later.
can I do for you?
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions. Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, what would you like to know?
Tell me about yourself, Miranda.
Oh, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the elusive man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
You certainly don't lack for confidence.
It's just a fact. My reflexes, my strength, even my looks, they're all designed to give me an edge. No point in hiding from it. It's the reason I'm trusted to oversee the most dangerous, risky, and technically demanding operations Cerberus undertakes. And it's why I was assigned to you. It's my job to make sure you succeed, Shepard.
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
That's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly, and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic abilities are also very advanced. For a human. Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and... well, it's pretty impressive, really.
It sounds like you were designed to be perfect.
Maybe, but I'm not. I'm still human, Shepard. I make mistakes like everyone else. And when I do, the consequences are severe. Everyone expects a lot from someone with my... abilities.
Thanks for the information, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Of course, Commander. Whatever you need.
Yeah, see. Like I said, she comes around. Medical lab. Dr. Chakwas. Which I believe is part of our old team.
Commander Shepard. I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
I'm shocked. You're serving on a Cerberus vessel now?
Surprising. Even to me. Yet, here I am. The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
Do you have everything you need?
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy. Only thing missing are my private reserves. I even had a bottle of Ceres Ice brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
I'll keep an eye out for a replacement bottle.
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive, and we have much larger concerns ahead.
See? I want you to know all this
After
stuff.
you've been with the Alliance for years.
She's not important to the story, but...
After the Normandy was lost, the surviving crew was reassigned. I was stationed at the Mars Naval Medical Center. A very respectable position, but it wasn't on a starship.
Colonial military life isn't for you?
I've spent most of my life on warships, never knowing what the next mission might bring. I'm used to the hum of engines, the creaking of bulkheads, That subtle vertigo when the momentum dampeners kick in. Life planetside is just too static, too boring.
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
Getting to know these people should be a pleasure. Should be a pleasure. Plus, it helps build like your Paragon and Renegade stats. So it's not important to the story, but it should be. Below deck engineering. I don't think we need to go there right now. Let's go talk to Joker. Probably going to end this episode. Yeah, weapons locker. While I'm here, I can try seeing if I can equip that arc projector. Yeah. Predator heavy pistol. I have 2 options. I do like on 3 that these things have stats in the 3rd one, so you can pick based off of that instead of just being like, oh, this one looks cooler. I don't think I've ever actually used that one. Here's an excavator. You can't change hers since we don't have any more options for it yet. Alright. That's talking to Edie. Like I said, something we don't need to do right now. That quickly becomes Morden's office. I think this is generally where like meetings and stuff are held, right around the table. Yeah, briefing. Right. Tech lab, that's Morden's. I forget who chills in the armory. I think Zaid chills in the armory once you speak to him. Oh, and one of the people that we lost in our original ship was Paisley. Remember at the beginning he was talking to Joker and he said he thought it was slavers? That's
Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby. Better than new. It fits me like a glove. And leather seats. Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate, they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
I don't trust them. We still need to move ahead, but it's all too convenient.
Maybe you're right. I guess it's hard to argue when they install an AI to spy on us. We're staying though, right? I mean, the seat is real leather.
Good to see you're keeping it all in perspective, Joker.
Leather?
So much personality, yo. You can't not love this game.
Got some pressure loss in the number 4 hydrogen tank. Lock it down, Edie.
Alright, so I think we did all the talking that we need to do.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Another one? What messages? Oh, you know what? I forget. I'm sorry. You have to mark these as red. Like we read all of these. Sentry interface dragon arm mark. Yeah, we read all of those. I forget you gotta mark them as red, or she's gonna keep saying that we received a message. Let's open a galaxy map. We can plot out where we're gonna go, and I'll probably end the video on this note. Because technically, you can do this. You're steering the Normandy, and that is fire. Omega 4 relay, Omega, recruit Archangel, recruit Professor, recruit the Veteran. I want to let those stories play out. It's unexplored planet. Other unexplored planet. Another unexplored planet. how to explore Normandy crash site. Oh, I'm gonna not know how to pronounce things, so be wary of it. This is one of them. Caravamori? Alright, so I don't think we have anything extra. So when we come back, okay, Batella. So when we come back, we'll probably explore these planets just to show what they are, or like show some of the extra things of the game. Believe it or not, this is kind of a game where you can grind in the background, and I'll probably do the grinding in the background with the planet. So I think that's going to be it for this playthrough, man. I don't want to I feel like I don't want to hold you guys too long not knowing. Yeah, I don't want to hold you guys too long. So I might, yeah, we're nearing an hour. So I don't want to hold you guys too long. Thanks for playing with me today. I think tomorrow I'll probably want to upload another one of these because I want to stay consistent with this game, because this game in particular, along with playing COD, which is what I do in my free time, makes me happy. So I probably want to do another one of these tomorrow. It might be an hour long. There's so much to fit into this. There's so much to fit into the story, and there's so much fitting to this game where I feel like playing it in shorter clips, 30-minute clips, is just not going to do it for this game. So much personality, so much story, and I at least want to make sure each episode has, if not 2 missions, you know, and a good amount of action, you know, because I don't want to just be a full episode of talking and story dialogue, but this game very well can do that. So I'll see you guys next time, man, and I just want to thank you guys for being with me today. I feel good. It feels good to get up and do this for you guys. I'm feeling motivated. I'm feeling inspired to get up and make another video, man. But that's going to be it to the day. Hopefully I get this uploaded in a good amount of time. As you can see, it's pretty long, and my computer's not necessarily a rendering beast type of editing software machine, but it'll do what it can. Just remember, peace and love. Follow me on the socials that are down here, and share, like, subscribe. Give me some tips in the comment section. I don't mind good feedback, you know? Just stay positive, man. I love you guys, and I hope everything's all right. Tell me if it's not. Make that comment. Subscribe. Catch you guys later.